Welcome to the podcast that's been named one of the best in marketing research. This is Research Business Daily Report, which is made possible by our exclusive community at the crowdfunding platform patreon.com/RBDR. I'm Bob Lederer. For more than 25 years, the respected voice in market research. Today, RBDR is moving on to episode number 44 in our series Market Research in the COVID-19 Era. And with this series focus on delivering actionable knowledge as well as transferable information, we feel we've got some really startling advertising insights for you today. Our guest on episode 44, and again tomorrow in what will be part 2 of this particular juncture, is REDC Research and Marketing CEO Richard Colwell. He is based in Dublin. Colwell asserts that advertisers cannot afford to go dark in the COVID-19 era. In fact, he goes so far as to explicitly state why in a REDC video which the agency agreed to share with us and with you. With no further ado, Richard?
I think there's probably 3 areas that we can look at as to give us guidance as to why it's the right time to advertise. And I think that's about the past, about academic knowledge and understanding of the whole field of advertising and when to advertise, and what the current situation is and how people are reacting to advertising now. And all 3 of those kind of feed into the reasoning, I think, behind why it just makes sense to advertise now. Probably the best time for us to look back at is the last big recession, because that's the most similar occasion to where we're at now. Now, obviously, that didn't happen as quickly, and hopefully this recession will come out of it as quickly as we've gone into it. But at the same time, it gives us an idea of how people behaved, or brands behaved, during that time when there was less ability to spend. In other words, brands are under pressure. Should we advertise or not? And what happened at the time was that a lot of companies decided to go dark. If you go dark, you are effectively giving yourself 5 years to recover. It will take that long to get back the brand assets that effectively you're letting to drift as you don't talk. So what we found when we did some analysis from our own research in Ireland was the brands that stopped talking lost brand equity in their key strengths very, very quickly. And that means that they're putting themselves in a position where not only are they not salient or as salient in people's mindset, but also, as well as that, the brand's strengths and their credentials are falling in the areas that maybe made them distinctive from them.
In part 2 tomorrow, Colwell details getting noticed and awareness in advertising, increased emotional impact that seems to be apparent during the coronavirus crisis, and the prospect of ESOV, or excess share of voice, and that's where an advertiser spends beyond its market share. Now, for this series to continue, we require your input, and that means whether you're a regular viewer, an occasional viewer, even someone who may be watching us today for the very first time. Please partner with us by organizing your thoughts and observations about research during this COVID-19 crisis. And then email those impressions and feelings to me at rflbob@gmail.com. We have a simple process that will transform your perspectives into a video commentary that will make you and your business proud. That's your Research Business Daily Report. It's made possible by the exclusive community at the crowdfunding platform patreon.com/RBDR. And we appreciate the so many research executives, including, we think, many of you, who make it a habit to watch RBDR. And we hope you agree with the general consensus that RBDR is time well spent. If that's the case, please recommend it to friends and peers. And while you're at it, we hope you'll consider becoming an RBDR Patreon supporter. That means committing a very small monthly donation, basically of any size. A lot of people donate even $5, and maybe more, maybe 20 or 25 if you're a company. It can assure RBDR's continued existence. And you can do that by visiting patreon.com/RBDR. With the coronavirus continuing to really be everywhere, we don't think that this series, Market Research in the COVID-19 Era, can and should go anywhere. So you can count that will be here for the foreseeable future. Have a great research day, and we'll see you back here with us tomorrow.